on in here, Hank. Make yourself comfortable.
Thank you, Rod. I believe I will. Certainly happy to be a guest on Star Route.
Well, it's certainly nice to have you. Hank, they tell me one reason you can get in as many as 250 personal appearances a year is because you fly your own plane.
That's right, Rod. I have a Cessna 310 aircraft that I managed to put about 500 hours a year on. And at over 200 miles an hour, that's a lot of mileage.
A lot of mileage. Well, when you finally do get back home once in a while, where would that be?
Well, this is down in the Oklahoma hills, a place called Lake Tenkiller. And I tell you what, we might just move the Star Route camera over and take a look in if you like.
Well, I think that'd be great.
The Hank Thompsons call their home by Tenkiller Lake in the rolling hill country of Oklahoma a lodge. We call it a real show place. It's roomy, gracious, and completely livable. Hank and his wife Dorothy find outdoor living a way of life. This path leads to a private boat dock with his and her power cruisers. Fishing or boating, the Thompsons get in plenty of both. After all, Hank owns the whole lake. It's not all play when you're a top country star. It takes lots of hard work, routine work to keep Hank Thompson and his Brazos Valley Boys the nation's #1 Western swing band. Hank is the first to say that Dorothy Thompson has played a mighty big part in his success story. They say that Hank Thompson has collected more awards than most any other country music star. Each award means he was voted the very best in his field, and he has more of these top awards than any other country music star. Hank's outside interests are many and varied. He puts his collection of guns to good use with at least one major big game hunt on the schedule every year. An expert with firearms, he even loads his own ammunition. Hank gets in over 500 flying hours a year. At better than 250 miles an hour, that's covering an awful lot of territory. He's a first-rate pilot and holds most every commercial type license, including all the instrument ratings. No matter how high he climbs, Hank Thompson's plane will never reach the dizzying heights he has achieved in country music. Singer, songwriter, and band leader.
Well, that's quite a place you got there, Hank. Tell me, how did you get from Waco, Texas, where you started out, to Lake Tenkiller, Oklahoma?
Well, of course, that's the long story, Rod. And there's several memorable things. One, I guess, that I can recall is down there in Waco, Texas, Tex Schwitter came to town. And he had a real pretty pair of white breeches that I sort of admired. And I was talking to him about them, and he said, well, I'll tell you what, Hank, if you'll come out and sing a song with me tonight, I'll give you those white breeches.
Well, I guess it was right paying you off in clothes since you are famous for your wardrobe. Now, your outfits are valued at around $40,000, aren't they?
That's right, Rod, and I don't guess there's anybody any happier about it than Nudie the tailor.
Yeah, I know Nudie. But that first song you did, Whoa Sailor, was a mighty big one for you. Tell you what, if you'll do it for us now, we'll meet the price of a pair of pants. Monogrammed yet.
I'll take you up on that, Rod.